Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Space Engineers. I literally just loaded the world up, and I think it's about time we have a look at how progress is going on the ship with some actual building on the ship. So, walk you through it. I think not too much has changed. I did flesh. Oh, gosh, I keep. That's going to drive me crazy and probably drive you crazy. My tongue keeps getting stuck to the roof of my mouth. All right, but I've fleshed out this section here so that the thruster is a little more protected. Usually they're not that protected. So let's see. What else is there? I've added a bunch of gyros, which are now hidden by blocks because gyros need to be gyro in. I closed off this section as best as I can, so we will slowly encapsulate all of these. Dude, I did it again. Hydrogen tanks, and I've added H2O2s in between right here, and I think I did the same here. Yeah, right there as well. So we will have fuel. We will still need more fuel, but we have fuel. I will also need to bring that pipeline down to connect here so that we can actually get some piping done for our thrusters that are small thrusters. Yes, that's it. My brain is just not firing on all cylinders right now. Let's see, what else is there to say? Obviously, I've been destroying this wall for a while just for fun of having fun. So let's go and head outdoors and come up to the cargo box that boy, I'm just stumbling like crazy, aren't I? We captured here. I want to actually make it a cargo box. So I need probably to remove that block there and see if we can install a cargo. Logistics. Logistics. Let's see, what cargo container do I want? Probably that one, because it is the one I enjoy the most. And I don't have any of the interior plates and stuff. I emptied my inventory before I started the recording. That was bright of me, wasn't it? Well, when I last logged off, I should say. All right. We're just going to do my normals. Drop that off and get that. Full bottle. All right, there we go. Now let's go back in here and place our cargo container. Ooh. Yeah, that way. Now, the thing is that this woo pone here is not piped up at all. So it'd probably be good to have that piped up, but this thing is not supposed to be taking damage. It is going to be our, well, literally cargo ship. So I want to cut out there, there. Ooh, there's a giant hole there. Sure, I can't go down there. That's good to know. Well, in that case, maybe we go up instead of down.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
So what we would do is
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
then we go 9. Okay, so it would mean I need to take out this row of blocks. Am I correct? Or am I incorrect? Oh, okay, I know. Wait, I had it for a second. Oh, it actually locked here. We can do it that way. I'm not against that. Though I did just block myself off from getting out of this section.
Inventory full.
Alright. So,
Inventory
don't
full.
need that.
Inventory full.
Don't need that. Means I can do that, and we can use corners like that. Then I would have to find a way to get up to here, to get up to there. How are we going to do that? We can do what a lot of people do, which is doing that, which is weird, but it gets us up here. Now the other question is, how do we get up there? Well, we do get up over here, so we can walk up like that. So what we should do is, well, we could just do that there as well. That would allow us to do that. But then we couldn't get there. Okay. So really, what we need to do is... Because of the way this is done, you know what would be easier? It's slow, but it gets you there. Then you can just drop down. Yeah, I think that's the most efficient way of doing it. But since we have this, why don't we go do some exploring? Oh, I should probably actually fix the probably might as well. No, that's good amount. Okay. Yeah, let's go do some exploring, because why not? Whoa. There's nothing here. I forgot I didn't put anything there because I took that out. Okay, so G one, window 1 slope. Don't need that there. I need a girder. Alright, so That should get us going. Still allows me to use the ladder? Not really. Oh. It was a pain in the butt anyway. Let's see. I have no groups. Okay. Well. Let's get that fixed. Thrusters. Batteries. And then the rest can just stay how they are. Alright. Oh, I did notice something that did spawn in. While I was working, so I think we should go check it out. Alright. GPS. We got a couple of wrecks to look at. Show on HUD. Show on HUD. Alright, what do we got here? Fabcon. Oh, I think I already got rid of that wreck, so... But let's go check on it anyway. And I deleted that Akashi, so we can get rid of that as well. Yeah. Yeah, that wreck would have had to have been tiny. That's the Ember Race. So the wreck must be that way. Yep, gold and iron. Ah, that way. This thing's a little hard to keep level. Ooh, the wreck does not look happy. I forgot to set these. There we go. Ooh, there's an Ember Fortress and a few other things. All right, let's go have a look at whatever that wreck is. Well, what's left of that wreck. Doesn't look like there's much left. A hinge. A space ball. Ooh, there's a new space balls being made. I find that fascinating and awesome. Because that movie is cool.
Inventory full.
Alright, I guess that's all we'll get out of that wreck. Let's go check on the progress of the ship. and how it is being built. All right, well, it's only about half built, so we'll look at the half that is built. Um, not sure if I'm liking that. I definitely don't like that you can see into this gap. It always bothers me. That's why I don't like using thrusters that much. Okay, so yeah, other than that, it's looking pretty good. So we will have to do some edits here. I'm thinking, I gotta think. Well, we know we don't like that, so we're not going with that. Which means I might need to find a new block for here. And there, of course. So go on this journey with me of sorting through a bunch of blocks until I find one I'm okay with. It works, but it makes everything look too blocky in the block. So let's see if there's another. We could go... No, definitely not. Let's see, what about this one? No. I think we are going to have to go with this one. And then go... with that. Yeah, that looks better. All right, let's go change the other side before it gets welded up. So we took out that. That, I think. And we went with... Sorry, my dog is barking. She is driving me crazy. That, and... Because I record these things at night, so she's just upset that she's not in here. Alright, so we got that changed. Is there anything else that we can see right away that needs to change as well? Yeah, that gives us a better silhouette as well. Not sure I'm liking this thing here. I might have to find a better way of doing that. I didn't copy it over there, so we're okay. And yeah, so we'll need to find a better way of doing this. I might have to change out these because I'm going to need like multiple thrusters to keep me up or get me up and out of the atmosphere. Probably going to need 6 or 7 large thrusters to be exact. You know what would be good? Okay. We have this started. What if we go... Let's go ahead and put a solid block here. Because I don't think we'll use that. And then we could go... Helps if I can type. Large thruster. Large thruster. So that'll get us some... Is it lateral to go left and right? I don't know. But that'll get us a little bit more closer to a finished ship. I'll probably want 2. No. Yes. No. Yes. Maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's see. I think that's all the work I can do right now for this. And I will have to call this here. So, until the next one. Bye, everyone.